Let's get to it, Guardian.
You're not brave.
Give me a sec.
Hold on back there!
What's up guys, Houndish here with Planet Destiny, and today we had yet more Destiny 2 news, and this comes courtesy of IGN's latest Destiny 2 coverage, where they talk about Bungie's vision for Destiny 2. There are quite a few interesting statements from Luke Smith and Mark Noseworthy in this video, but also we see a few bits of interesting new gameplay, so let's break down what we learned. Firstly, we see a clip of what looks very much like the Iron Temple from Destiny 1. Right next to where Aphrodite is located in the Iron Temple, there is an interior section with an instrument which looks very similar to the Speaker's instruments, which are obviously very strongly linked to the Traveler. This looks like it could almost certainly be in the Iron Temple, but of course in Destiny 2. And with the return of Tyra Khan in the farm social space, it now seems very likely that we will visit the Iron Temple in the new game. Up next, we see a clip of Nessus, which looks pretty amazing. We have the Vex architecture and the native plant life right there. Moving on, we see some ships flying into an activity in a new space, and this is likely to be the Crucible since we see the 4 ships right there. Interestingly, each of the ships feature the new Hunter icon with the snake, which is very interesting. Could this be a hint at a new Crucible mode? Perhaps a class-based mode? It's possible, but they could just be trying to make us speculate. Later on in the video, Luke Smith did point out that for some activities in the new game, you are going to be loadout locked, and this means you'll have to decide what gear you want to use before you start an activity. Once the activity has started, you will not be able to change what gear you have equipped. Now this has some huge implications potentially. It could be used for competitive PvP for sure, but there could also be some interesting ways to use this in PvE content. They didn't specify which activities would be loadout locked. Moving on though, we see a Warlock with the Voidwalker equipped. You can see the abilities right there are highlighted purple, and we also see the Sentinel Titan in another clip, also with the purple ability hood. So it's a pretty cool feature that we now have the elemental colour of whichever class you're playing displayed in that hood. They go on to say that story is a key focus for Destiny 2, and they want to provide a new context for a fresh start with the new game. As well as the core campaign, you'll discover the stories of new worlds in Destiny 2 during the adventures we've heard about, and these take place on different planets. But generally, they're focusing on giving the universe a sense of progress. They speak about how Destiny's lore was buried in the first game, and how they're trying to weave that narrative into the new game. A key focus here, again, is that they want everybody who plays Destiny to really understand what is happening in the world. They also want it to be easier for players to know which activities they can complete. And they say if you see an activity on your map or a destination, then that means you haven't done it yet. We get a nice new glimpse of the map there on Nessus, and we can also see the rewards listed for different activities. They go on to say that they were not happy with progression and the investment game for Destiny 1. They feel like they improved it with DLCs like The Taken King, but they say that Destiny 2 is the next step forward. Mark Noseworthy also stated that they want Destiny 2 to be a game that supports years of ongoing content. Destiny 2 is the new platform which has been built to handle, what they understand now about the expectations for content from the community going forward. Before I go anywhere else, Bungie have confirmed the content for the beta for Destiny 2. So we will have the opening story mission, a co-op strike, which will be the inverted spire. We're going to get a competitive multiplayer mode, which looks like it will be Countdown on the Midtown map. Maybe we'll get other maps, but that isn't confirmed. So that is what content we can expect in the beta. They did, however, say previously that there will be a few secrets thrown in there. So if you're wondering what's going to be in the beta for sure, it looks like we have our answer. So definitely some interesting stuff inside of this video. If you want to check out the full IGN video, the link will be in the description below. But let us know what you think of all of this stuff in the comments section. If you have found the video interesting, a like is appreciated. But for now, thanks a lot for watching. You guys have an awesome day.